Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish the story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody out there doing tonight. Welcome to the Sports Chatter Show. This your boy, Coach Lee. It's Tuesday night, 3 days away from the weekend. We're back at it like we're mad at it. It's time to run one with your guys. But before we do that, we got to bring my brother in from the Northeast. My man, Two, got a day off today. What's up, player?
What's good with you? What's good with you? Fuck. Snipe, seeking. Hold on. I'll be right back in a second. My shit bumped out.
Bet. So everybody out there doing tonight, man, we appreciate y'all hopping in here with your boys. Tiny technical difficulty, but you know we work through it. You know what I'm saying? We professionals around this here parts. So man, today's Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a great day out there. You know, your boy did my thing today. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys did their thing. Got upon them. It is what it is. Also, I posted my first LeBron. I guess it's my first LeBron post in a group today for the first time and probably ever. Because I don't really know him to get in that debates, but hey, I still messing with him. He still is L Boogie at the end of the day. We got you.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all after the long layoffs, man. Damn, man. Yeah, my computer don't love me no more. Don't love me no more.
Sabotage.
We back and loaded and locked in, man. Hope everybody's
no
getting to it on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. But on Tuesdays, here's our Sports Chatter Show. Thanks, Lee, for bringing me in before the delay. Defect, whatever you want to call here in this Eastern Hemisphere.
Anytime, brother, anytime. So, man, I ain't seen you in a bit. Probably about a bit over a week, but it's good to see you. Glad to be hanging out with you tonight. So we just going to jump right into this. We got 3 topics and a public service announcement towards the end. But hang in there for us. Hang in there with us. We're going to do you right. First off, we got Fair or Not. And this one, you know, we do our part. We try to cover the controversial topics. It's not always, on the OTSBS show do we got to cover something like that. But, hey, we got to talk about this. This one is from Rafael Vera in a group, and it's with the swimmer. The lady, gentleman, don't want to offend nobody, but the person who was ranked like I think 440 something in the men's division, but ranked number 1 in the women's.
Yeah, I this. Like I said, man, I've been tapping in and out of the sports element, and I came up on this weekend, and I seen a bunch of posts and memes and all the other things that come with controversy like this, and this is what America's brought us to right now. It's the era of the Joanna Man. When we was watching Joanna Man, you know what I'm saying? We was praising
they were
that.
telling us.
In this here though, but we was praising it for the comedy. We was laughing at it for the comedy. Inside and out, we know it wasn't fair, and this issue is the same here. This isn't fair. If he's 450 in the men's, he's 450 for a reason. The objective for him in the men's division is to try to get to the top there. So now he from what we see here, he changes his gender, changes his whole body, and tone it up, whatever they do, and now he's number one. He wins a women's competition, and he's sitting there celebrating heavily in front of a whole bunch of women. That right there, no disrespect to females at all. Female competitors, shout out to you ladies. But this is dominance that's really unfair. It's really unfair, and I don't have a stick in this fight for this one in terms of agreeing on this and this horse crap. And I'm not here to, downgrade anyone that appreciate and represents him, or
Right.
are the same kind. I love anybody. But in terms of sports, I feel like you should be playing with who. I'll say, if you was born a male, you should be playing with the males. If you was born a female, you should be playing with the females.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. So what would you say would be the resolution for it?
Resolution is to stop this madness. Stop this crap before it gets worse. We talk about things in this world, and people are not hating. For the people that think that people are hating on this individual, no, we're not. But we see all types of stuff going on in this world, hate crimes and all this extra stuff. This type of stuff could lead to stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Yeah. People that work their whole lives, saying to achieve a goal like that, and this dude is sweeping his way in, The article's called, Peter, Cheetah, Peter, cases, and that's exactly what it is. Peter, go play with the guys.
Man.
The world's already, not as a whole, but some of the world has already became accustomed and all that to,
True.
different people.
True.
So why are you going to go play with the ladies when you're a man?
Me personally, I think just
Even
like
if you just this woman now.
True. But
that's a fact. I agree with that.
Just like they have in the past, as far as like sharing resources and stuff like that. They made them available for the women and men. The women and men. I think they should have their own separate division. If they got those trans women, they should have a division. Trans men, they should have a division. That's where you still got an even playing field going on. But right now, it's not an even playing field. Right. You got young ladies that have worked their entire lives to get up to, be competitive in whatever sport or whatever they got an interest in, sports in this situation. But they worked their entire lives up to this point, and to just have somebody that just go pretty much a flick of a switch, just go from here to there and just totally take over their dreams. I don't think it's fair at all.
Nah, it's not fair. Shout out to the Facebook user. NCAA needs to do the right thing and give the second place to gold. Definitely. Shout out P. Diddy, the real P. Diddy Facebook user. We know who you are, man. Holla, shake it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the comments and any comments that come through during the stream. You can check us on YouTube. You check us here on Facebook right now. So, tap in, you know what I'm saying? Tap in on Twitter as well, man. STWF Media. Sports Talk with Friends on YouTube. All that. But
so I knew this post was going to show up in the group, and I think it showed up probably several times. Did all types of feedback. And, we're going to talk about the hard stuff in our group. We always do. And I knew this was definitely going to be one of them. So let's look at some of these comments we got. So we got Kendall, like, bruh, like this is effing sad, man. We all know how ridiculous this is, but why is it so hard to put in words of how ridiculous this shit is?
It's so hard. Man, that's a great statement on key, because we're in this world right now where, people used to double dutch, you know what I'm saying? And before you double dutch, you know what I'm saying, for the ladies and guys that just jumped in to be crazy, you hesitate a little bit before you jump. We used to just jump. Now it's like this. Now it's like, oh snap, we partying. So in the stem of all things, man, that comment right there, man, is gold right there because it's ridiculous. And hey, in this group right here, as long as not to finish some offending somebody that's commenting, then you good money.
Right.
So feel free to comment however you want and say how ridiculous it is, but just don't get yourself
Everybody's
banned
got
on
an opinion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't get banned on Facebook.
Opinionated. So shout out to Kendall on that excellent comment. And Light Gray in response to that says probably because it's a touchy subject with trans. Yeah, it's a touchy subject with a lot of things in America, but the fact that you're touching it is really brave. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the world comes to too, bravery. For the people that don't want to touch things, there's people that touch things, and ultimately in this world, it's gonna make you dollar, or it's gonna make you a villain.
That's true. No in between.
And they go on and off in this and over in this debate over here, man. So it kind of got intrigued. Alfred says, I hate the story when it came out. This would definitely give people more firepower to discriminate against trans people. News outlets knew what they were doing when releasing the story. Stories like this stroke the fire, in my opinion. It gives people more reason to justify BS discussions that openly discriminate against people just trying to live life. I think something like this will make the NCAA do something, but it dives into that medical territory, so it's going to take some planning to make the best decision. Do I think it's fair? Nah. Do I think that the procedures helped her win? Maybe. She only nabbed first by like 2 seconds in the article I read. But I just think people are going to use this to justify some trash narrative that this is. That's just my 2 cents. I like that too, Mr. Alfred.
Very well thought out.
Absolutely, very well thought out. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to it. The vital facts.
Right.
She changed her gender, and hey, that's her life, and that's what they choose to do. But at the same time, when you born on that in that Richter scale and the scale and they weigh you as a baby and they write things out and they say that this is what you are, that kind of is the trigger point. And anything that is on the in sports media as well as media in our field, gets touched, and depending on what it is and what race or what type of person it is, it blows up. But I like this as well, man. Very thought out comment, definitely.
The part that sticks out to me on the last comment is, but I just think people are going to use this to justify some trash narratives that exist. That sticks out the most to me because right now it's fully coming on. It's like an onslaught of this is a new norm. This is what everybody needs to be used to. This is going to happen. Take it. Well, the one thing you find out about people in general, and especially Americans, especially in this day and age, is they don't like being told to do stuff. When they get told to do stuff, they rebel like little kids. So if a lot of people get pushed and feel like they're being forced to participate in this narrative, there's definitely going to be some backlash. It's not going to be PC. It's not going to be socially acceptable, and it's probably going to be some vile stuff said. Do I support it? By all means, I don't. Trust me, I don't. But I understand if it happens. We also understand if it happens. We shouldn't be surprised when it happens. So we got to make sure that when that narrative comes, that if you're on the receiving end of that, you got to be mentally, spiritually prepared to take that and analyze it and figure out how you're going to respond to it. Because the way that you respond to it, it can be nothing big. You can just walk away. Pretty much that person, in your mind is uneducated. I'm not wasting my time with them. You can get your feelings hurt, or you can get violent and get ready to squab with somebody. So we got to be able to understand this as a society. This is going to happen. Just be prepared for it.
Great. That's well said, Coach. Well said.
Thanks, sir.
You got those punches that's coming to you. If you're willing to dish the assist out, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be happy if you gotta deal with the make or miss type thing. And like I said, NCAA is gonna have to come in here and take it away. Take it away and make some new way to make this, you know what I'm saying, not an issue. Nobody's saying in this world they can't participate, but it has to be a bracket in which they're participating in.
Yep, I agree. You ready for your first break tonight, brother?
Not really, but you know we gotta pay the light bills.
So yeah, it's good. It's a good topic, man.
Absolutely. Come back with us, man. More interesting topics coming back. We'll be back in about 15, 20.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? It's Mike Larimore here. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to STWF Media for all of the love and the positivity they've been sending my way recently. We partnered up, you know what I'm saying? I just like the energy the guys bring over there. So any sports talk, you want to talk football, you want to talk baseball, they might even talk bowling if you're interested. Boxing, whatever your thing is, man. Go check them out. There's a lot of great coverage over there. Again, it's nothing but positive energy from these guys. Go check them out. Peace.
And we're back like that.
Sir, we're back.
So, if you're in the group, hopefully, we got some of our members tuning in here tonight. The one thing you kind of notice, we got representation from all sports, all teams, all types of fandom and support in there. But the one thing that you will see for sure, as far as the DNA of the group as it stands right now, is there are Cowboys and Saints fans galore in there. And sometimes it gets a little testy, but it's all in good fun.
Testy, man. Recap of last season. We blew the water off them, and we had them doing this. I'm gonna give this is an imitation of my guy that's not here tonight. And hope you're doing good tonight. Oh, the Saints are marching in.
He gonna get you, dog.
Watch the rerun up.
Yeah, they were pretty quiet, man. They talked all season. We took it. We held our own. You know what I'm saying? But they always instigated it every time, the entire season. And we took it. I would have to say, though, after the game was over, I think collectively we handled it very well. You know what I'm saying? We talked a little smack, but we did it, I think, a lot, I won't say nicer, but a lot more PC than they would have if it had been on the other way around.
Oh yeah, they would have been going crazy. It would have been the third Super Bowl victory of the season. They got 2 over the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been 1 over us. And it was feeling good.
They beat they celebrated the Packers win from week 1 all season.
Yes, and they're celebrating some more this week, man. They're celebrating some more this week as they bring back a face that I'm actually happy that they're bringing back. Bringing back my man Jameis Winston, and I guarantee he will be a starting QB. They re-signed this man to a 2-year, $28 million deal with 21 guaranteed. Oh, that's more money in the pocket for the FSU alumni. Jameis. And I know the Saints fans are extremely happy that this is happening. At least you have somebody that can play the QB position, that's coming in there. Taysom Hill will be the utility guy again. So I'll let you speak on it first, Coach. You know what I'm saying? What do you have to say about this? Is the signing bad? Is it a good signing by the Saints, figuring that pretty much, I don't know what to call their team right now. I don't know what to call the rebuild. I'm just confused.
Man, I knew this was going to play out like this. I'm not going to lie. I was like 25% hoping that they got Deshaun Watson just to see what he can do. But the other 75% of me was like, nah, I want y'all to get Jameis again. Because they definitely put him, don't get me wrong, he was decent last year. Well, he didn't really have a time for James to be James. We know it's coming.
Right. Yeah, it could have been coming. But I like you said, I felt like he played exceptionally well last year before the injury. I felt like he played his way to at least be able to be in that position to be the starting QB there. I feel like the way it was starting to groove a little bit and click, especially going to that Bucks game, and you know what I'm saying, you're striving ways, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like it was just a bad hit for Jameis, but it's good for him to be able to get another opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy that's felt like though he's gotten into a lot of trouble off the field, hasn't had a good opportunity since he's left Tampa. And now he's in a situation this year where he's ultimately going to get another chance. I like the signing. Because you know the Saints wasn't going to go for a high money man. You see how much money Deshaun Watson got. And as soon as they knew the money line, the Saints fans, those owners knew with Sean Payton's contract and Drew Brees' contract and just the whole New Orleans city as a whole, they have no money for that right now. You have to generate some type of – you can't get a Super Bowl. You tried that so many times. Just to generate like a team that people know are going to be safe. We don't got Drew Brees no more. Alvin Kamara's out here in Vegas, you know what I'm saying, getting wet and knocking people out. Michael Thomas doesn't even want to play with you anymore. They're just hating on Big Play Tay. Shout out to Facebook user. They're not hating on Big Play Tay. We've been saying this for about 10 months now. He's a utility guy. He's the guy, if you need your light fixed real quick, you need toilet fixed, you go get him real quick. But that's not bad because he's getting paid dollars. People like that get paid the dollars. So get paid the dollars and be the utility man. I'm not mad at that. If I got to come out for 30 minutes and get millions of dollars, if I only got to run 10 plays a game, you know what I'm saying?
And to say all your money is in here. I still don't understand that contract.
And the contract is basically a utility job. It's a utility job. The less jobs the Saints got, the less money Taysom Hill will get. We seen it last year. What they do? They restructured the deal.
He gone after this year. He gone after this year.
Yeah.
His biggest proponent was Sean Payton. He's gone. I don't think the new coach is going to be sold on him as much.
They're gonna try to get him the ball early. They're gonna try to get him some mixes and some plays. You know, try to build that value up and let his ass go. A team like the Patriots will probably grab him up before the playoffs or something like that if they're poised to come in and, you know, use him as a utility man. It's not utility man. It's not. So,
man, look at some of the comments, man. So, and this kind of is good because it kind of has something that we're going to circle back around to later. But this one came from Quincy Sherman in our group. He posted it, about the signing. Caleb called out Bumpy, sends him his cash up. I had to cover this because you can go back, you can go back and read this, but they going back and forth. End up in a $20 bet. No harm, no foul. They took care of it like men.
Right, man. Bumpy, man. Shout out to Bumpy, man, with the Aaron Brooks throwback picture, man. You know, only real guys and ladies appreciate Aaron Brooks. You know, they appreciate that. You know? And so these comments definitely I'm absolutely good with this patching for it says. Now let's get some damn wide receiver depth, man. Yes, get James some wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Get him some plays. Jesse Ville the third says, anyone but Baker. Prayed. Yo, poor Baker. I'll speak a little bit on Baker, man, after we talk about this, because I wanted to say something very important about him, man. It has to get on this show because I'm live. Well, so another comment in here, man. 2 QBs, Bobby Hubley says, 2 QBs, 1 ball, and a lot of money.
Yep.
Whoa, a lot of money. You got a utility man and you got a WE man. They're gonna combine to cause havoc around the NFL this year. Havoc. But a guy was mentioned in Jameis Winston. A guy was mentioned in Baker Mayfield. And I have to say this. We've seen all these QBs move in the NFL. Shout out to all the QBs that moved and gotten money and deals. Baker Mayfield, the number one pick in the draft a few years back, right now is at a standstill value-wise. And everybody has to understand that Baker Mayfield was the number one draft pick. He wasn't a first rounder. Technically he was, but he was the number one pick in the draft. So right now, the Browns are in a situation where they don't have to pay him. They don't have to move him. They can have him suffer. Put this in this context right here. They about to Colin Kaepernick Baker Mayfield. Now let that sink in your minds right now.
Elaborate on that.
They don't have to do anything for him. If you're in the NFL,
right,
you're either going to sit there and play for the contract and play for your money. You can demand whatever you want. But they can do whatever you want. They own the rights to your contract. Baker's going to probably sit on it all year for the Cleveland Browns while Deshaun Watson's the starter. Or ultimately, he's going to be a backup somewhere else. Picture this. This guy in what? His fifth year? His fifth year, right?
I think, yeah, I think so.
Will possibly be – he's in a situation right now where he can be getting backup money or starter money. But the way he's looking, it looks like he may be getting backup money. Who's paying Baker Mayfield $150 to $200 million right now? Mind you, Aaron Rodgers and his – what is Aaron Rodgers 20? What is it his 18th, 19th season in the league?
Rodgers
16th season in the league?
15, 16, yeah.
He just got his $200 million. He just got that. And I'm not comparing them. But we're seeing all these QBs get that money. Baker Mayfield, as I just said, will probably be a backup this year. Sit on the bench to get paid. And that's what Baker should do. To sit there and get paid. Because ultimately, you have no pull. You have no pull on the rope. In this tug-of-war battle right now, the team owns your rights. The team can practically do whatever they want with you.
They may be keeping him as insurance if and when Deshaun gets suspended.
Nah, you have to. You have to do that. And that too.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all these teams that are like, oh, well, Baker could have went here. Baker could have went here. The value right now is the issue. Because he's the number one draft pick in his draft. And I was just thinking about that yesterday because, you know what I'm saying, I see Matt Ryan go to Indy yesterday. And you know, the questions always been, you see the QBs that, you know, want to be on the move, but, you know, haven't been here yet. And Baker's one of them.
I was kind of surprised to see Matt Ryan get traded.
No, it was a good move for Atlanta. I like what Atlanta did as well when taking Mariota. I like that they didn't really go try to glue something. They obviously know what they're in for. They're waiting on next year's draft possibly to go get somebody. And I'm fine with that. Atlanta knows that they're in the hole right now. And, you know, they got that dead money from Matt Ryan. And it was about time that Matt Ryan moved. It was about time. I don't like the move for Indy. I feel like Indy's kind of getting into a situation like Denver was, where Denver is just always just trying to glue QBs in. No disrespect to Matt Ryan, but you got a guy that's older. I mean, he's had success in his NFL league. He's had success. He's won an MVP. You know, he's had success. My guy from BC. I just feel like the glue is just a glue stick. But he comes in, he has a good running back, he has a good offensive line, he's got some receivers to work with, he's got a decent defense, he's got a different team. So all Matt's thinking in his mind is my career may end soon. I got to go out there and win. But me personally, the division's trash and they should win some games. Definitely win some games. But in all, I just think it's a glue fix. I mean, it just sucks because Indy has a good team. Is Matt Ryan the answer?
No, I don't think so.
No, not.
I don't think so. I
But
think
that's just me.
I'm surprised they didn't try to go after Deshaun, but I forgot they gave up some of their picks to get Wentz.
Nah, Houston said they wasn't Houston said they
In
wasn't
their
giving him they wasn't in the division. And they would have been crazy for doing that. Absolutely would have been wild.
I'm excited to see how he does.
If Watson came back and played, Colin Kaepernick have a chance too. Just need to start touching females. Oh man. Shit. For the after the sports talking friends, you know what I'm saying? Nah. We ain't gonna leave that for dark nothing, man. So your comment, Anthony Price, man. That right there is something that because Deshaun Watson, it happened that way, and then it happened another way next, and then he's just like free.
Right.
Collins, I don't know. Collins may be different, man. Collins did some things that he probably wishes he took back. In terms of like, the Ravens signing and football things, not overall what he did. You know what I'm saying? Stand what you believe in. But he had those. Right. And he didn't execute them.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, what Denver wanted him.
Right.
Baltimore was interested in him.
Baltimore was interested in him. And that long awaited Seattle rumor, which I still don't believe, but it's somewhat believable. Colts have a different QB every year. Yes, they do, and that's the issue. Like it's like changing offensive coaches every year. Like you can't continue to do that. You have to have somebody that sticks with this family. You can't have that. You can't have people keep running in and out of your lives. They're not going to be there consistent on some consistent basis. It's not going to be like that. I like Matt Ryan. I like him a lot, but we're going to see if the glue sticks. Cap's career is over. Absolutely right. Bingo. Over. Deshaun Watson, young, still got life to live. Young Mike Vick about to come. Deshaun Watson 2.0. I can't wait for it. I just want to see Wentz go off on the Cowboys. Hey, we all want to see Wentz go off on somebody. Because for what I do, Nick Foles still got his heart. And they waiting.
Yep.
All the defenses in the NFC are waiting for Wentz to come and Wentz to be in uniform.
They already know. They can shake his confidence.
His career is shot, but I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real as hell with you. I'm real. If Washington wasn't going to go, let me say a 50-50. Because now you got Wentz. Wentz didn't play bad last year.
Right.
He didn't play
that
bad
last game.
The last game.
That's the game that got him fired.
But my negative on the negative, I'm going to call them the Redskins still. I'm sorry for anybody offended by them. Still call them the Redskins, not the Commanders. Taylor Heineke.
He's exciting to me. I like to watch dude play.
Commanders have no faith in him, I guess. And they're saying we're going to move on and then we're going to wait next year, to possibly find a QB. And Wentz stinks it up this year.
Which is a possibility.
Wentz is 16-9 in the NFC East. Just saying. And to point, the Commanders team, if they bounce back this year with the injuries they had last year, they can go out there with Wentz and pick up some wins. I'm not saying that. But what I could say is I ain't never gonna say that they gonna beat my Cowboys. Hell out of here with that crap. Y'all the shithole with the NFC East. The goddamn Commanders. The Giants are coming close. But as long as the NFC East, Commanders, Redskins, Red Hools, Dan Snyder's team, whatever you want to call them. Y'all still got those tapes in the back too, and we're gonna crack those this season. Matter of fact, Washington gonna fined some money this season. We find those tapes. John Gruden, where those tapes at, John? We need those tapes, John Gruden. What up?
Yeah, he's 16-9 against the NFC East, but he's 500 against the Cowboys.
Right.
He's 4-4.
And he's 0-0 in Super Bowl appearances.
I'm glad
he got a half a ring. Hey, but at least he got a half a ring. He got a half a ring on Aaron Rodgers though.
Rodgers got a half a ring, man.
He only has a half a ring. I say this all the time. A half a ring. Do you want to know what a half a ring is? A half a ring is. This is what I call football. I do football kind of a college way. That was Brett Favre's team. But unfortunately, they didn't trust Brett Favre no more, so they gave it to Aaron. That year, Aaron wins a championship. It's a half a title. It's not a full title. Now, if Aaron would have won the next year, it would have been 1.5. If Aaron wins this year, we have 1.5.
That's brutal, bro.
Aaron has a half a title, everybody. Now, it might be better than a lot of people's zeros, but trust me, he's not satisfied. That's why every year is disappointing whenever he feels like he loses and he doesn't get there. Because he only has a half a title. He knows Brett Favre's demons and ghosts is right behind him every single time he does not win.
Boy, that Packer Nation gonna come for you.
Tell everybody. Packers, Devontae Adams done this year. Motless scouting is gonna be your number one receiver. Randall Cobb. Oh yeah, I'm ready for this one right here. Aaron might not survive this season. Collarbone session coming real soon. It's only so long you could be up there like that, man. It's only so long. They've been doing this shit.
He got to come down eventually. And you think this year is that year?
I think this year is that year. You're playing with the devil's foot. You're playing with the devil. Now you're going Tom Brady-ish. You're going Tom Brady route now. You're doing that. And only one person can do that, and that's Tom. Now, if Aaron can do it, then that's another thing that Aaron's trying to do like Tom. But at the same time, one of these QBs got to fall this year. Big Ben fell.
Man, he crashed.
He crashed. One of these guys has got to get bumped. I need one of these guys to get bumped one more time.
He's probably 2, maybe 3 years past when he should have retired.
No, the division is trash, though. The division is trash. The NFC North is trash. I'm not even talking about the season. It's never about the regular season for the Packers. It's about the playoffs. And Aaron can't have another disappointing year this year, especially when they may run the table this year, depending on their schedule and what type of play they play on the field. They'll be undefeated in their division. And they'll probably have about 13 wins.
Trash?
The North, NFC North.
Okay.
Ben's gonna win that division this year.
Who is?
Ben's gonna win that division this year.
You think so?
Ben's gonna win that division this year. Yep.
You throwing out some hot fire out there tonight.
Ben's gonna win that division this year. I'm telling you, dog. Justin Fields' second year, I can't wait to see it. Mm-hmm. Quiet. It's been quiet. You know what I'm saying? They kind of realizing that they gotta let this man work. And I'm hoping they let him work. I'm going to take the Bears to win that division over the goddamn Packers just because I'm hating on the Packers right now. And I'm hoping that Bumpy sees this live and comes in and talks some smack. But that's enough of me talking about that. I need to get that football thing in. Sports Chatter Show.
Agreed. Well, we kind of went over a little bit tonight, so we're going to go ahead and do this public service announcement. This one is actually for the group and for those potential members as well. But we talked about it a little bit in about the bet that Caleb and Bumpy had. Well, I always make sure you own your bets. We had an individual that came into our house and to our group this weekend. Got there Sunday, come in big talking about he wants some bets and stuff like that. and he was actively trying to get people to do bets. And guess what? He took an L, and he deleted his comments. Left the group.
Was that the guy that randomly just writes, "Oh, I got 100 on this team. What's up?"
Yep, that's him.
And it's like the dumbest bets. Like he's taking the underdog every time. That's a red flag. Because nobody in their right mind is taking underdogs every time. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy, I seen that. And like you said, you touched on it. The whole scheme of stuff, man. You make a bet, you pay the bet, man. Some people may not even be up for the current game. Lose the bet, you know what I'm saying? They may wake up and see that they lost the bet, pay man. But once it goes over a certain EC time, you gotta pay that money, man. But man, real people do is the money's placed before. You go into the lottery, you go into this corner store, you buy a lottery ticket. You can't get that ticket unless that cash is in hand. So maybe cash needs to be deposited into somebody's account who's safe and well worthy in the group, and that's how it should be. It should never be like this. If you bet money, you should pay up. Me and Dominic betted on the Lakers Warriors game about a month and a half ago. Dom was the winner. Fortunately, times haven't been great for myself. I was asleep. And next morning I see, him, rooting and messaging me, man, saying Warriors won, saying you get that bread, man, saying good shit. He was scared out of his toes. That should have been my money. He knows that though. Well, that's the whole guarantee bet. You bet, you lose, you give up the money, you had to talk for a couple of days. He probably got a good Valentine's gift, man, for his wife, man, with the extra $100 he got, So no, man, just have fun with it, man, and bet what you can. Don't go overlord. He probably didn't have that money that what was it, $20? How much was it? $20?
I think so.
You gonna run over here for a dub sack? Come on, man. Who's the person that's supposed to get the dub sack?
It was Kendrick Pope. She's one of our newer members, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, be careful with the new IRS laws with Zell and other things.
He took it.
Yeah, man, it sucks in this world, man. You try to be careful. Try to be careful with stuff like that. But I feel like it's already March and people probably already went over their limits. So at the end of the day, man, just pay your taxes, man. Whatever. You gotta pay your taxes.
What type of person do you have to be that's your hustle, though, man? It says a lot about your character as an individual. That's your hustle.
A lot of people in this generation hustle backwards. A lot of people in this generation hustle backwards. See it all the time. They hustle backwards. They don't know how to hustle. They don't know hustle one-on-one. They ain't never sold a rock in their life. They don't even know how much a rock's worth. Do you know how much a rock's worth? You know what I'm saying? This question you have to ask people. How much is a rock worth? But that's just what it is in here. And then when you got people ass betting, as I call it, that's ass. You don't ass bet. Ain't no ass bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hustle a lot in Vegas. Hey, hustle. But you know damn well what you ain't doing in Vegas. You ain't putting no bet in, and you ain't paying them no cheese. That cheese on the wood, butter. But hey, hustling in Vegas is great. I did it in the fall. It was awesome. It was great. And I don't really gamble like that. You know what I'm saying? I like my money. But I had a good opportunity to make more money, man, in the city where you can possibly make it all. I was down for the cause, man, for that moment of time. So it's definitely something you should do when you're down there. You gotta try to get a couple dollars. You're gonna be spending a couple dollars. That's so true. The game for me is, man, you gotta make that back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make that back or more.
Yeah,
I
always have a rule as I try to always make sure I at least, no minimum, earn what I spent for the trip.
Yeah. So I cry sometimes. Bo, man, you go in there and your addiction's crazy, man. Have you over here coming home? You come home and somebody like, no, shit, you asked out, man. Shit. Don't bet more than you can handle. There's no one rule.
That's facts. That's a good rule to have, too.
All day. Definitely.
Who you got for shout outs tonight, brother?
I want to shout out you guys. Want to shout out my guy Jaquan, man, for this infamous sweater, Perverde, man. You know, sweater's fire. Shout out to Nip as well. R.I.P. Nip. You know, shout out to everybody in the 02135. That's Brighton, Mass. That's home. Shout out to everybody in Austin. That's little brother. 02134. Shout out to the family. I got an award. I got an award thing. I got a lot of people I want to thank here. I want to thank Now I'm playing. Thank you, everybody, man. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for showing love, man. Commenting, man. Come through tomorrow. Have a blissful show. I'll have the memo for the guys, but I won't be here tomorrow. I'll be all through the comments. But I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I'll be here for the basketball show the next 2 weeks. And I'll see you guys in the group. I'll be back to commenting and being back in the sports world because I missed it a lot. Though I've seen a lot of stuff in the last few weeks and it's been hella comedy, you know, I got to get into that.
No doubt.
Shout out to the 202-703-301, 571s, 402s, 507s, because we love.
Y'all clowning tonight, man. Y'all clowning tonight. Appreciate you hopping on tonight, brother. Hey, shout out to everybody that tuned in here tonight. Hung out with us. We really appreciate that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the family. And go down here, get on this good yard bird, man. Fill my belly up and get on me some NBA 2K tonight. See you in a little bit, bro. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure that you jump on here tomorrow for the Number Basketball show. But we cover basketball topics. We got March Madness going on, so make sure you hop on there with us and chop it up for a little bit. But, you know, at the end of the day, with that being said, we appreciate y'all hopping in here with us, having a good time, doing what we do best. But like we said, at the end of the day, without y'all, it don't happen. But y'all have a good one. Y'all holler at your boys tomorrow at 7:30 sharp. Holler at you. Peace.
Yeah, good night.